Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna go to some garage sales, finally, right? And there's only like maybe 3 of them, but we're gonna go see what's there. And I do have to go to the ATM first, though, because I did not get money firsthand. You should always have money on you on Saturday. But yeah, I screwed up. I also didn't feel like waking up very early today, so yeah, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and stuff already started at 7:30 and now, so yeah, let's see what's there. Okay, so this is the estate sale slash garage sale, the very first one I went to this morning. A lot of office decor, a lot of knickknacks, but this was a back room where I found, like, I guess, the regular garage sale stuff. And over here are some electronics. I did try to edit out like my feet and stuff, but there's going to be some shots where you're just looking at my pants, and I apologize about that. My dirty pants, by the way. So, there's a DVD VCR recorder right there, but I don't think it came with a remote, so I didn't want to bother with it. Also, they kind of wanted a lot for it. I don't remember the price, but I don't know. Here I'm asking about video games.
Yeah, but no, like, consoles,
And they're basically telling me, like,
everything.
well, there's some board games up there, and there's like these little catchphrase devices that, ask you questions like a game. And I'm like, that's not video games. Then they're like, there's some DVDs too. I'm like, also not video games. So anyway, I went over to these shirts, and a lot of these are just junk shirts. They're just like, there's a Lambert's Cafe shirt. I love the one in Alabama. It's the only one I've ever been to, but it's a lot of fun. And just a lot of these are just like advertising shirts, the ones that you see at garage sales all the time. They wanted $3 a shirt. I guarantee you, no one's paying $3 a shirt here. If someone liked one, maybe 50 cents, but they wanted a lot. But fortunately, I did find some shirts that were, I think, definitely worth $3. There's a cane shirt. I'm not seeing anything up there. I did want to do a voice recording because you can't hear anything through my mask that I'm wearing. This is a bull shirt. I did take this. You'll see it at the end, so I won't tell you more about it until you get to there. Very nice quality. All right, nothing in there. What else we got? A lot of these are sports shirts. Like, this is obviously like the men's side. A lot of sports, but unfortunately, I don't know the sports very well. I'm just looking at them, blindly, and if it's a sports team I kind of knew and it was vintage, I would pick it up. I don't think these were vintage at all.
Yeah, 2007. Nah, I passed on it. All right, keep going. Keep going through the shirts. Let's see something. We got uh a golf tournament. Good. Good on that. Let's move all that crap out of the way. Now I'm thinking like maybe I should have edited, I can't say that word, edited this a little shorter. What is that? Holiday something. It was technically vintage, but I just didn't see anything real special in it. Again, I don't know sports. Okay, I did end up getting this. Spurs versus Knicks 2000, no, 1999. And I got this. I was like, the Lakers? I think I know them. Doesn't Michael Jordan work for that team? And we got the North Carolina Tar Heels or something. Indianapolis Final Four NCAA 2000. I never heard of the Tar Heels, so I left that behind. Uh, Not seeing anything here. Maybe I should have got that Tar Heels thing. I don't know. My husband just heard me say that. Now he's like mad I didn't pick it up. But I've never, I mean, who cares about North Carolina teams? Okay, back over here. Looking at some hats here. Nothing that I thought was very special except for that one. I do pick this up. You can see what team is on there. Uh, I wish my camera work could be better, but it's literally like a body cam. I need my arms to like pick things up and comp things. So the GoPro is like a body cam and it doesn't always point the way I would like it. Maybe a backpack clip would do a little bit better. Alright, so now I'm here looking at the purses. Again, the camera work is bad. Don't see anything there. Bags are $1. It's $3? I'm confused. I don't think I pick up anything. I thought that might have been a LL Bean boat and tote, which are worth pretty good money, especially the bigger ones, but it was not. And then I'm not sure why I'm back. What does this even say? I love LU. I'm not even gonna say what I think that could be. Okay, get out of this room. Leave. Leave. Keep moving. There's nothing here. There's nothing here for you. Ugh, there's my leg and my dirty pants. Like I said, I tried to trim a lot of that out, but some of it still made it in. It's so hard to clip like little tiny portions of a piece of video out, at least on my editor. There's a calculator. I knew it wasn't graphing, but for some reason I decided to look at it anyway. I knew exactly what it was. I'm just wasting time. Okay, here I'm looking through like chargers and just junk in a basket. I did trim some of this out because it just got too boring. I saw that Canon camera and it didn't look like anything much. Okay, I'm just like, you can't really see what the chargers are through the bag. So, and I'm not looking up each individual charger. Here, I left with the charger, realized I had it in my hand, and then now I need to bring it all the way back. Okay, now we're leaving the room. Let's go to the other room. I'm hoping there's better stuff in another room. So I go past this man's legs. I look briefly through I don't know. It's like a little fancier clothes, but I didn't see anything exciting there. There's like, all this stuff is just boring. Just boring office furniture. So I was good, and I am ready to check out here. So this lady did not have her mask on. I think she was eating. She's putting it on. Oh, there you go.
Five for one, please.
Nobody here knows what the prices are, so I'm telling them what the prices are.
Yeah.
And it was going to be like $12. They're asking me how much the hat was, and there was no prices on the hats. So
Okay.
I basically asked them if they would do $10 on all of it, and they were like, sure, we do not care. And so, okay, so these people they were really nice, but the garage sale was a little bit of a mess. There was just stuff everywhere, and stuff in just totes where you had to like dig and dig, and I was just not in the mood. Here's my pants again, my dirty pants. I'm asking them for video games, and again, they're asking about, no, they're telling me that there's DVDs, and I'm like, DVDs aren't games. By the way, on the last garage sale, I forgot to tell you that someone walked up and asked if there was a specific movie that they had, and it was just really funny to me because it's like, how would any of the I mean, the workers might know, but like, it's not really a movie store. I mean, what are the chances that you would just walk up and they would just happen to have that movie? Anyway, back to this garage sale. A lot of this stuff could probably. I'm not trying to be mean here, but a lot of the stuff like that was in the middle could just probably be thrown away. This stuff was really, really nice. Like these dinner, I didn't even open the dinner plates. I'm like, I don't know how much they want for it. I don't really care to sell this stuff anyway, but it was all really nice. I liked looking at it. Um, the little girl was wanting pizza, and they were telling her it's 9:30 in the morning, and I was like, pizza's good anytime. So I was just getting tired of looking through the stuff. This is a tote of children's books. I'm hoping we move on from my legs here. You can see my Tom shoes. Come on. There we go. Ah, legs are still there. Okay, here we go. There's a Bible, but I didn't feel like taking it. Just a lot of normal kids books. Charlotte's Web, Curious George, Little Mermaid. Nothing. I was kind of half hoping there might be like a bunch of Goosebumps in there or something, but there really wasn't anything that I would find very interesting. I think I edited it out later, but I found a doll that looked like an American Doll here, but her face had like lipstick all over it, just all over the face. And I asked, they were like, "Hey, little girl, is this an American Doll?" And the little girl was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, if it's cheap, I might still buy it." But then I looked at the tag and it was like a knockoff. So there's some Halloween stuff. There's really nothing here. I like this Buffalo Exchange bag. I also found a couple of purses. I don't know if I already passed that part or if I accidentally edited it out, but here I'm looking through, I was looking through like stuffed animals and stuff, but I think the camera really wasn't looking at it. Okay, now I'm at Goodwill, and really wanting this guy to move because that's where the board games are, but I'm trying to wait patiently by looking through all this plush. And in the bottom left, you'll see, you might see him. He was like a Jesus plush, and I kind of regret not buying him actually because I'm guaranteeing you that would do well. There's not that many Jesus plush out there. Oh, this Goodwill had so much. The reason I came back here is because they had a lot of they just had a lot of stuff, and they had a few things that I kind of wish I had bought, including these ponies. But again, I didn't end up buying these ponies. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry, but I think it was only $3, but I just didn't get it. Okay, this game 1313 Dead End Drive is discontinued, and it's like a haunted house type game where you kill all your relatives. And I did want to, part of me wanted to get it, but used, it only goes for 20. If you get it sealed, if you find it sealed, like absolutely pick it up. But it was used, and there's a million pieces, and like you have to do like a whole set design, and traps and everything. I had this game as a child, like the 90s version of it, and there was even more stuff than what you saw. So I love picking up board games, but this was an exception. I also maybe would have picked it up if it were like all the stuff was in bags, but it just, no, I just didn't want to look at it. Okay, I'm looking at the ponies again. I can't make up my mind here. I didn't know if I wanted to do the research because offhand I don't know much about which ponies will sell and which won't. But I think the bag was $2.99, and you could probably make your money back easily. I just didn't know if I wanted to deal with it. Okay, I'm just digging here. This was a cranium game called Hoopla, and most cranium games don't do well, but I didn't know about this one, and so I think I did like look at it and comp it out. I can't think of the cranium game that does really well. I found it a couple months ago, but that's really the only one that does really well. I see cranium games all the time, and they usually don't have great comps. There were so many toys that they were hard to look through. This store is good about that. The store that's closer to me, they are terrible about toys. Like they barely ever have any on the shelf. And I'm like, so does all the toys go to this store? I don't understand the difference. I know also Goodwill says like don't donate toys to us, like on the website, at least in our region. But they still do sell a little bit of toys, so I don't know which toys they accept and which they don't. This is a cool Rain Spooner LSU kimono. I think it's unisex. It's Hawaiian. It was made in Hawaii. It's got the stadium on it. I show it off a little bit better later on. Yeah, I think that'll do well. Okay, here, excuse, just, I guess, kind of be patient here because I sit here for like a minute. I kind of wish I would have looked at those little kettles or cookie jars or whatever they are that is in front of me because they look kind of cool, but um, I'm definitely not used to shipping those, and I don't deal with knickknacks. There's a lot of ladies on YouTube that do like small knickknacks and glassware and just like animal figures, but I'm not one of them. I cannot stand that stuff. I'm looking for media, and I know some of you media people are going to be mad at me for not getting a closer look here, but I had already looked the previous day, and most of the clamshells that you're seeing there are just basic Disney stuff. So yeah. I'm kind of mad at myself for not getting the Goosebumps clamshells because there was 3 of them. But even 3 of them, you really need the entire set to make any decent money. But I might have could have kept them and just like saved them. Okay, so here I see a book for Alan Wake. You can't see it yet. Alan Wake is a video game. It came out for Xbox. I never played it because I have never in my life owned an Xbox. I have always owned PlayStations. So, it does seem like a cool game though. Like, I don't know, lately I've been kind of tempted to play some Xbox 360 and Xbox One, but I just don't want to get another console. I think right here I'm looking up that book. If we could get on with it, that'd be great. Yep, just pull the book. Let's go. CDs, I didn't see anything worth anything. Same with cassette tapes. Decided to keep the book. I think the book came as a set, but I couldn't find the other book, and I think right here I'm like looking for. I'm also looking at games. I wish I would have done a better job of showing the games, but they weren't anything. They were all like Wii. I have gotten lucky here with. Well, I got lucky like once on a game here. Sometimes Goodwill will just like throw it in the DVD section. You can get it cheap. Here I am looking at the mugs. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. And here's the floor of the Goodwill. Okay, let's point the camera up. See, every time I bend over a little bit, like it goes straight at the floor. I don't know if that's because like I'm short. I think it would be like that on anybody. I really need like a backpack clips, but I'm also uncomfortable with like going in Goodwills with a backpack. It just feels awkward. Although it's not really that less awkward having a like a camera strapped to your chest. This is a toilet mug for $2. I think I comped it real quick here, but it wasn't worth anything. Yep, not worth nothing. Here, I think I'm explaining. You can't, again, you can't hear me because of my mask, but so I just turned off the audio. But I found some Starbucks mugs the other day at a different Goodwill on Friday, and one sold within several hours, and so I was looking for maybe more of those at this one. There's no decent Halloween stuff. I was so disappointed, but I think for the most part they put all that stuff out like for Halloween, which is a little bit frustrating. This is just a 10B financial calculator. And then I edit it, and then I take you over here to the jackets. I really like this jacket. I didn't end up getting it. Maybe I should have. It was a bowling jacket, and it had like some cool graphics on the back. I have done well with a vintage bowling shirt, but I didn't know how well this would do. I'm sure it would sell, but I just didn't want to hold it for forever. It's very, very soft. I keep touching it. The brand is Fastenable. I kept going back and forth on it. I just don't like clothes that much unless like I know it's going to be a slam dunk, and I tend to be really slow at listing the clothes that I have, so um yeah, I don't do that well with listing it, and it sits in my death pile. I'm looking at little boys' trunks right now. I know that's kind of creepy, but I have found like really good stuff in those sections. Some purses. Yeah, I'm just kind of taking you the shirts here just to show what's there. This is a cool Stephen King shirt, but it was obviously bootleg. So, I was tempted to take it, but I didn't. That's a neat 13th Gate shirt. 13th Gate is our haunted house, and I was also tempted to take that, but again, I'm trying to be picky. I love shirts, but I just they tend to just like not get listed very quickly anyway. That was a neat Johnny Cash shirt, not vintage. I have no idea what's in my hand. Oh, that book. Okay. I kept trying to figure it out.
Okay, so I didn't get a lot today. I'm kind of trying on purpose to not overwhelm myself with stuff, especially stuff that sits in the death pile. So I was kind of picky-ish, knowing that there's always more garage sales. I think more and more garage sales are going to pop up this summer. Unfortunately, I thought today was going to be like just a banger of a day. I thought there was going to be like a million garage sales out there. It was also my weekend off, so I was just kind of hoping that would happen. It didn't rain this morning, so I'm not sure. I think people are still like kind of scared to have a garage sale. I'm not sure what's going on, but so I only went to two. Uh, One was canceled totally. They just had like I went to the house, but they had like trash bags over all their stuff,
and I wasn't about to like park and knock on the door and stuff. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is a license plate purse. It's got like a root beer closure. It says Grand Canyon on it. I believe I've seen Janet Decay from The Mummy and the Monkey, their channel. I think I've seen her sell one of these before. These are really cool, and these are from Little Earth. So, I'm not sure what the comps are on this. I don't see very many for less than $25. And I thought it was cool that it was made from a license plate made in 1995. So I don't think the purse is actually vintage. I just think it's the license plate. And the strap kind of feels like a serpentine belt. I don't know if that's original to the belt or if that was put in, but yeah, it feels like a serpentine belt that you would put in a car. It doesn't feel like leather or anything. It feels like recycled belt material. So that's neat. I'm gonna try. I don't even know. I see the comps are like seriously all over the place on Poshmark and eBay. So I'm not sure where I'll go with that one. But I really like it. This was, I've never heard of this brand, but I thought that it was cool that there's elephants on it. People really like elephants. It's a little bit dirty. I'm gonna have to, like, you know, maybe do a little bit of cleaning, but I can tell this is leather, and the maker is Floyd. And you probably can't see what that says, but it says manufactured in America. So when I saw that, I was like, let me look up this brand. So I looked it up really quick on the fly, and I saw that there was a few that had like decent, you know, comps in the 20s. So as long as I can get it cheap, you know, that's pretty good. I also got this Buffalo Exchange tote bag, which I thought that was cool. There's not a lot of them out there, and I did see one go for $20. I didn't look it up at the time. I just picked it up because I know people really like Buffalo Exchange. I really like Buffalo Exchange. I've only been there once in Austin, and I got some really good stuff there that I still wear to this day, and that was like years ago. So, yeah, alright, moving on to, like, the men's stuff. This is all men's, go from here on. I got this Rain Spooner robe at Goodwill. I think you saw me pick it up. It's $5. Still got the original Carriages tag. Carriages was a men's store in Baton Rouge. And it's got really beautiful... Okay, I'm sorry. My computer came on and was playing music automatically. Okay, so yeah, it's just really pretty graphics. LSU has been popular lately. I don't know if they're as popular as they were maybe a few months ago when they won the national championship, but yeah. And it's Rain Spooner. It was made in Hawaii, so I think this is gonna do really good. I've never sold a Rain Spooner. I don't usually see his Hawaiian stuff, but I would think this would be priced more, but at $5, like, I wanted to give it a shot. Okay, so moving on, this is a Bulls sweatshirt. I don't think this is vintage. Here is the tag on it. It says made in China, but I don't think this is real new either. So my husband, who is, he knows about the Sprots, but he is not a reseller. He says this is definitely not vintage, but I don't know. I'm guessing it's not either, but I still think it'll do well because of Michael Jordan and the documentary that's on his, or on Netflix rather. So, yeah, I don't know how much I'll ask for that, but, like, this and the rest of the stuff I'm about to show you, I got all for, just a flat, $10, because they were asking $5 for this and $3 for all the short sleeve shirts. And they had a bunch of junk shirts, like those 5K run shirts and just, like, absolute junk that no one's going to pay $3 for, but I did find some vintage shirts over here. First of all, I want to show off this
Gatorade hat. That's the Knicks. Play the game under the hat. And I don't imagine anyone's worn this because I know people will wear hats with like tags on it and stuff, but this is just like a damn coupon. This is like literally a coupon for some Gatorade. So I don't think anyone ran around with a hat with a coupon on it. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. Okay, so this is a 1999 NBA Finals. The Spurs and the Knicks. Blake says that the Spurs won. I thought the Spurs were like Arizona. I feel like they're more like an Arizona vibe to me. But yeah, this is a Toltecs tag. Made in Mexico. So, yeah, I picked it up because it was 1999. And I know the Knicks. I don't know the Spurs at all. I know the Knicks, but I only know them by name. I don't know who is on the team. Blake says that Larry Ewing, Patrick Ewing maybe, was on this team. I don't know. I don't know at all. Okay, so last but not least, this is a Nike shirt, back-to-back, 2001 NBA champions, Los Angeles Lakers. I didn't even realize this was a Nike shirt until I was in the car and I was kind of looking at it. But, yeah, so just a black shirt, nothing on the back. I picked it up because it said Lakers. I know, it's got some dog hair on it already. Just dog hair just floats through my house because of this thing over here. But, yeah, so I knew the Lakers. I know they're, like, maybe a good team. And I know there's, like, some pretty good basketball players. Some guy named Kobe Bryant is on that team, from what Blake tells me. So there's also some paint stains right here, which I'll just let the person know. Yeah, there's, like, some staining right here. But otherwise, like, it's not, you know, the graphic is not, like, cracking or anything. It might, I don't know if that's going to come off in the wash, but, yeah, I don't know how much to charge for this, but we'll see. Also, this shirt has, like, the NBA product tag on there. I saw this shirt go for $36 with free shipping, so I might charge around $40. We'll see. A hat, I don't know what I'll charge. I don't know what I'll charge for this. Sports stuff, I'm just kind of lost. I know if it's vintage, I'll pick it up if I know the team, kind of. So $5 on this. On the purse stuff, I spent $5, which is kind of more than I wanted to spend. If I had had 3 ones, I would have just asked to get it all for $3 because, you know, this isn't really a ton of money here. But I had a 5 and I just handed her a 5. So, yeah, that's it. Man, I went to, like, let's see, 3, 4, 5 places, and this is all I got. So you can imagine the garage sale season isn't really up and at 'em yet, at least around Baton Rouge, unfortunately. So, yeah, maybe next weekend I can go after work, and we'll see if, like, maybe the scene is better. Maybe the weekend after that when I have a weekend off. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this ride along and haul. Let me know what you think and comment below. Bye.